Hey tubers, it's Robert 28 1979. Out here in the shop, as y'all can tell, doing a little more work here on the trailer. Y'all know I cut the back half of that trailer off there. Well, this is what I've done with it. Not quite finished yet. Let's see, I removed this little wing piece, but I welded it onto the front here. I notched it out here, because I'm going to put a piece of angle iron across the top of 2x2 angle iron, the wood to slide into, and then run some angle iron like this, all the way down the side to the tires, and then jump over and do it again on the back end. And I am going to put a 3-foot dub on this one, not a 4-foot, not a 2-foot, but a 3-foot. It's kind of odd, but you know, I ain't too worried about it. Like I said, you can see better on this side why it's notched. I haven't ground this off yet because I took another piece off. And where my angle iron stops here, I'm going to weld another plate on the bottom of this here, come out a little bit, round off, put a hole, and then drill a hole through here and put a long bolt through it. Just kind of help tie this together. And then on this trailer, I noticed right here is kind of a weak point where that weld comes through. It's actually got, it looks like it cracked right along the edge of that weld, which I'm not sure. What I'm going to do is I'm going to clean it up, make another pass of weld all the way back up the seam. Clean it up here on both sides, weld it on both sides, weld it solid, and then go on the inside and weld it solid on the inside as well. And then I'm going to take a piece of something, maybe some channel iron or something maybe, and that from about here all the way across that bottom, kind of angle it off. Go all the way underneath that bottom of that tongue, and then take some braces off it, go back to the bottom side of this tongue on the bottom side to help kind of brace that. I'm also going to take some angle iron from right here, come up and tie into here. Oh, there you go. This top of this rub bar ain't very thick, but if you look, the way I set it up, the rub bar actually kicks over the front of the trailer instead of on this side. Yeah, I welded in some corner triangle gussets there on both of them. I'm trying to get this part of it done. Yeah. And then I gotta cut this one off here. I gotta cut this one off here. Take that one when I cut it off and weld it right here in line with the other side over there. And then grab my tape measure. Mark here. I'm trying not to be very bouncy with this camera. It's not very. And if any of y'all seen a small Wonder, y'all know what it's like. It looks like about an average size cell phone. It's very kind of hard for my big hands to hold on to very well. I'm gonna come up here at about 3 foot. I could do a 4-foot dub on here, which would be right here, but it'd be right behind the tire, and I don't want that. I want it right here. And I'm only gonna drop the ass in maybe 3 to 4 inches of a drop. It's just going to be kind of a real slight dovetail because I am going to build ramps for it and everything else. And I have not flipped my front axle yet. I'll be doing that here in just a little bit. I get through with the tongue, which I'm almost there. I'm actually going to let the jack down, clear off everything, move my torch and all that stuff, and back it out. Turn it back around and then back her back in so I can flip this front axle and start marking to cut my dub, start making my measurements for that. And I got this here, came out of that front. It's real thin. I mean, this stuff's like 1/16, if that. But I'll put it where the dovetail is going to end, and when I go get my metal, I'm going to go in there with some angle iron right beside them. Help brace those two spots up, and then we go in between each one of these spans with some 2x2x1/4 angle iron. So that with it combined with the wood and the screws and everything, it ought to be stiff enough. Like I said, I'm gonna go all the way down the side here with angle iron, 2x2x1/4. And then I'll finish out the dovetail part of it with it and everything. Because when I cut these two off, I'll use those for the bend back here where I cut for the dovetail. I'll put one here and then one more here so when I cut it, they hit for the dovetail on both sides. So I'll have 3. And I'll have some angle iron too, so I'll figure all that out. I may end up cutting these off the back here, this one and that one, and come out with angle iron and do it differently. Cause yeah, this was getting cut off, that was gonna get cut off. All 4 of those are getting cut off, and I'm gonna come out with angle iron brackets. I'm gonna make, because my fender is gonna come up above the tires, and I'll put one more bracket right here. Because it's going to be drive over fenders, so you can drive up on them and over them. Which, everything I've measured, including my dually, my tires on my dually, the front tires will ride just right on the outside of this rail and all the way to the inside of it. So you'll be riding the rail like the Bravada. It'll ride in between the rails. So like I said, once I put the other gussets across and everything, it'll be fine. You know, I'm not going to be going out and hauling, you know, nothing big, major, and heavy with this thing. And this trailer might actually end up just building it and selling it. Because I've got an opportunity to buy a 16-foot tilt bed trailer with a winch and everything already built into it. And the guys even talked about trading me. The only reason I don't want to do that deal is because it has got mobile home axles underneath it. And from what I was reading in the DOT manual here for Texas, those wheels and tires and axle setup are illegal on a flatbed trailer. You cannot run there, only mobile home use only. And yes, you can take the hubs off and replace the hubs, but the hubs that fit it are 3,500 pound axle hubs, which would be a Chevrolet pickup 5-hole star pattern. Only issue with that, it's a 7,000 pound trailer, but I mean, it might work. It's only 16 foot. It's the only thing I don't like about it. That's why I was kind of liking this one, but you know, I've got to do some bracing on this. Like I said, the front bracings, I'm going to do all that stuff. And where I dovetail the back end, I'm going to go on the inside and weld plates on the inside on it, gusset it up. I'm not going to do the outside, just the inside of it. And then when I put the cross pieces on it with the angle iron, it ought to stiffen it up pretty good and be able to handle a pretty decent load. But I don't know, like I said, I may do all this and I may just sell this trailer. So just honestly, I really don't do much with trailers hardly, and the car lot where I do most of the auto repair for, he has his own trailer, and he'll, if it don't run, he'll trailer it out here to me. I fix it and drive it back or whatnot, and or just go to his yard, get dropped off at the lot, and pick it up and drive it back out here and work on it. You know, other than that, the only thing I'll use this for is hauling scrap off, you know, stuff like that. Which, as y'all can tell, I got a bunch of junk out here I need to haul off, so that's why I'm kind of trying to hurry up to get this done, so I can haul all this crap and junk off. I don't know about the four-wheeler yet. I was thinking about rebuilding it this winter, but now I'm kind of at the point I'm thinking about just loading it up and hauling it to the scrap yard. Because my kids haven't really shown any interest in it, really, other than just sitting on it. You know, for the money I put into that, I can put into a new one and have a warranty and everything, so if anything else goes wrong, it's covered. The only other bit of information I am going to put in this video, other than this trailer, is the white 93 Chevrolet 6.5 diesel truck is up for sale. I've got it listed on Craigslist locally for $2,000 or best offer. If anybody watching my video is interested or would like to purchase the truck, let it go for $1,500 cash. As far as everything else on Craigslist, it's advertised for $2,000 or best offer. It starts, runs, drives, no problems. I mean, the heater cord needs to be replaced. It's plugging up on it. Speedometer don't work, and that's because the sensor on the transmission is bad. The headliner, I mean, I've done videos of this truck. Y'all saw it when it had a flat bed on it, and you saw I put this bed on it. The interior door panels are different than the rest of the interior. Same color, just newer. Like I said, the headliner is pretty crappy. It's been ripped out, the fabric, and I've got this vent in here. I just got to put it back in. It was laying in a puddle of oil, so I got to clean it up. But the only other issue this thing has got is it's only got one battery, because the other battery took a crap on me, which was one of my good batteries. That's kind of upset me when my wife was driving it. They went low on her, so she put a charger on it and put it on max charge and left it there overnight and fried that battery there, which is a Continental battery. So it's only got one battery in it right now. I haven't even started it since I drove it back from Tolia back to here. I do have a clear signed title. It is an Oklahoma title for this truck. I have not transferred it or anything. I just went down and got one of them 30-day tags there to drive around. Other than that, I mean, I kind of hate to get rid of it, but right now, with other issues and stuff going on, I got to get it moving. So it's been a good truck. I drove it, I loved it. That dually 75 mile an hour down the highways at 3,100 RPM because it's so low geared. This one's sitting at, I believe it's 1,500 RPM at 75 mile an hour. Got a lot of power, runs great, no smoke, very little blow by. Just a all-around good truck. I mean, other than the cab being one color and the rest of it being another color, which didn't bother me none, because it still got me from point A to point B. Ran good. It's got good tires still left on it. Real good tread. The only thing I had to do on that one was bypass the oil pressure sending unit for the fuel pump. That's all I did. Other than that, it's been awesome ever since I've had it. But if any of y'all in YouTube land or YouTube TVs or whatever y'all want to consider it are interested in it, send me a message, PM me, or leave me a comment or something, and I'll get back to you and we'll see what we can figure out or something. Back onto this thing. The other thing I'm going to do here is when I bring the angle iron up on both sides, I'm going to enclose the front and come down and have a lid on it where it lifts up, and this will be my toolbox in here. I'm going to enclose the bottom and everything, and I'm going to put another plate right across here to where if someone wants to, they can mount the winch to it or something. If I keep it or if I sell it. The little old propane carriers coming off of it. These stabilizer jacks are coming off. I haven't done them yet. And then I'm going to take my reamer and ream out the holes right there along that frame all the way down it, and run some 1-inch PVC pipe I got up there, and that's what I'm going to run all my trailer wires through for the lights, the axle brakes. Both axles have brakes on them, which I like that. All it's going to be hooked up, functioning, and ready to rock and roll. I think I still got them bolts loose because I got to drop this axle, flip it, get it done. Get those off. The front's pretty much done until I get the angle iron, which I'll probably go get that tomorrow morning, since the scrapyard's open till 12 o'clock, I believe. And I say the scrapyard because it is a scrapyard where you take your scrap, but they've also got raw material there, angle iron, I-beam, all that stuff. They buy your scrap, and then when they melt it down, make new material, they turn around and they purchase some of that material and resell it there. So it's kind of a one-stop shop kind of deal, which I like. Metal shop and the whole 9 yards there. But as y'all can see, that's what I'm pulling it around on. It's the case, and I gotta get all this crap moved out of the way so I can back her up and all that good jazz. I know it's supposed to be like in the 30s on Sunday. I don't know how cold it's supposed to be in the morning, but I may come out here with my booster pack, put on that white truck and do a cold start on it. I don't want to try to start with one battery because I don't want to run that battery completely dead and the whole 9 yards of that deal. But, yep, and then that chop saw is kind of a weird chop saw. I like this one here. This thing here, oh my goodness. Oh, it's got some power behind it now. It's got some torque going. Hit that trigger and that whole damn thing jumped up on that deal. It's just got a lot of torque. Very impressed with it, but I think I shot myself in the foot by getting that one, because it is a 16-inch cutoff wheel. Let me see if you can't read that, but it's 3,500 RPM, 16-inch wheel. I put a 14-inch wheel on it because there's only two places in this town, or one place in this town, that carries 16-inch cutoff wheels, and they're $20-something a piece. So I picked up one at Harbor Freight, or China Freight's what I call it, for like $7, and it was a 14-inch. I think it was $7.99, something like that. I also picked up a couple of other things while I was there. I picked up this. It's a vise for your drill press. Only problem is, it don't fit my drill press. It's too big. So I gotta get it back in the box and take it back. That's the only one they had. And let me see here if I can get up here to reach the box. I throw them up here on top of my deal up here. You can see I got all kind of stuff up here, running boards and all kind of crap. Let's see if I can kill myself today. Break my neck or something. Oh. Yeah. Right there. Drill press vise, 4-inch. Hell, it's the only ones they had. And me, when I got it, wasn't thinking, oh, okay, yeah, well, will it fit or will it not fit? I didn't even think about it. And this is the other thing I picked up here. The big boy set from 9/16 to 1 inch for my drill press. Well, they got a box right there. And I'll open her up here. I love the China Freak stuff. Made in China. The hinges, their latches are upside down. Maybe because they're upside down on the other side of the world. But I'm not too impressed with their boxes. Bamboo just doesn't make for a good box, I don't guess. But well, there they are, and you guys can see all these shanks are the same size going out there, except for this guy. Holy, what happened to that dude? He's like itty bitty. But I had to pick those up. I needed some. I was needing to drill a bigger hole and didn't want to use the torch stuff, but I ended up using the torch anyway. So, but that's where I'm at. It's a trailer update, trailer build update. So I'm gonna try to get some more of it done, and then I'll get some more video of it and get that one uploading. I'll probably do that tomorrow. I'm gonna try while I'm not working right now and stuff. See about maybe getting a video a day up if I can. See if how feasible that is. But guess that's gonna be it for now, guys. So if you ain't subscribed, subscribe. Rate my videos, comment if you like. Leave me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Let me know what y'all guys think. And oh, I love my kids. Trash everywhere. But we'll see what we can get done in the next video. So until then, y'all guys have a good one.